The King of the North, an American president. Our United States government troops will distract the Temple Mount in Israel and abolish the daily sacrifice. Then set up the abomination that causes desolation. Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince of Iran, Prince of Persia, the Antichrist, will set off 4 worldwide electromagnetic pulses using nuclear energy with EMP-based frequency, causing mass desolation of international and national technologies, protecting each nation against invasions and defensive preventions. Our United States government will have no other way but to surrender to his global authority when 10 other countries unite with Iran, setting off 4 worldwide electromagnetic pulses. With 4 nuclear EMPs, no emergency alarms will sound. Global invasions will be achieved without any defense. No country can rely on technology as before. No one can defend nor know who will be next. No country will escape his pursuit as he sweeps through them like a flood. Not even Egypt will escape. America will burn as witnesses mourn from afar. For it is written and foretold. Use your heart, not your mind. The King of the North will distract the Temple Mount and abolish the daily sacrifice, then set up the abomination that causes desolation. Mohammed bin Salman is global authority. While the reason for desolation are 3 things. Nuclear EMPs are the first to take place. Nuclear warheads placed around the United States from east to west and north to south on land after invading. Nuclear warheads sailing on wooden ships from Iranian ports. Once they reach America, 10 ships will be abandoned surrounding every boundary of land and sea. They will go off without need of technology, as a grenade is designed. Therefore, it will be. Where is Washington, D.C. found? It is above the equator. America is North America. The King of the North, our United States President. After desolation has occurred, they will say, who is like the beast, who can wage war against him? Mohammed bin Salman, son of King Solomon, born August 31, 1985, the Antichrist, will be praised for having done what no one thought was possible. America will resist him at first. However, as invasion occurs, even as it ends, America is without technological defenses. While so reliant on them to secure our borders, international waters, and airways. The United States government fears this more than anything else. However, nothing current will prevent it. Not even the eye in the sky's intelligence agency. Nothing is visible as everything happening to create them is found within the Earth's foundation. Not even heat can reveal heat. Images underground can be readable with thermal sensors. However, nothing can be known nor understood as a threat if what is hot is mistaken for what is naturally occurring as hot. This is still a loophole within the eyes of the sky's intelligence agency. What one can predict, one can overcome. However, Celsius readings do not occur in their location to show movement and differences in objects. This is a mystery without an answer. While these are true, no one believes. As fulfillment will come as their hearts doubt, it is true. Continuing technical talk. There will be people who use these wearable devices and some who use nanomicrochip implants under the skin. An excessive amount of people think they need convenience. Others want an alternative. Both options will supply a need for access to identity while supplying no access to identity of someone else. Meaning, no one can buy or sell except those who have the mark. I guess, you do not need a worldly education to be intelligent. You just need God teaching you. While having a perceptual reasoning score of 120% and having high functioning autism. My perceptual reasoning score is my IQ. I do not learn by being told how to think. What the answers are. For the questions asked. Nor trying to figure out an answer using multiple choice answers. I just created my own. To me, answers are always creatively thought, not realistically known. Look at Albert Einstein. Or even Temple Grandin, who taught herself how to draw while watching someone else. In a matter of months, she created a beautiful diagram of her concept for a cattle machine. She was both a visual and vivid thinker. Both were creatively driven, creatively finding an answer to problems. Finding answers for problems is always best when we think creatively, outside the box, not common solutions. Not everything needs to be done the same way all the time. Solutions do not always have a realistic approach. I am self-taught. I learn better when I think of an answer no one has come to. I have researched a great deal of topics over time. I gathered information, while discarding what was not my experience while accepting what was. Things I have learned about gave me meaning while transforming my life and reasoning skills. While allowing me to develop innovative ideas and ways to solve problems. I considered the ways it has always been done. While noticing everything being done by people with a degree was not working. Solutions as original ideas flooded my thinking. Yet did not understand why people gave up so easily. To me, there is always a permanent solution. Yet, what I have heard from the news tells me, people in general do not believe there are. While no one is aware there is. While my book has not yet reached them. For them to know there is. Therefore, there has not been, until now. I confidently believe in myself, and God. That where there is a will, there is a way. I learn by vividly addressing problems in my environment. While God paints a picture in my mind. Drawing me toward a solution. While my eyes pick up details. I think about the details I see, issues of concern. My mind produces a creative image. I am an image thinker. Vividly realistic innovator. I think that could solve the problem. Then, using my vivid imagination, I type out on a computer the image my mind creates. The possibility of resolve. Vivid means I think in pictures. Photographic memory and thoughts. Photographic epiphanies. What I create I am realistic about. Like Temple Grandin, a well-known professor, who was diagnosed with high-functioning autism long before it was well known or acknowledged. Michael James Bigham, Abraham Eab Bigham. A letter to my attorney regarding need for a settlement for what was done to me. Dear Amelia, I am writing to you concerning what I will do with my settlement from the state. All my settlement money will be split 3 ways. Salvation Army. Shelter. Jesus Saves. Shelter. All my settlement money will go to the courts to pay for litigation and defense funds for mental health defendants who feel they have been wrongly incarcerated. No conditions on crime. Money does not matter to me. What matters is the state acknowledging my innocence and agreeing on both sides. I will not go public. I will keep it between me and God. However, I know they will not agree. I am also willing to offer my testimony as property of the state. I realize the states may not have fully understood what happens to people, what they experience on these medications. My offer is solid, knowing it will be useful for those who never knew. I care more about them knowing. Hoping my words inspire change. I am willing to do this while not seeking vengeance on anyone. Moreover, bettering myself by letting go while forgiving. I believe in justice. I also believe so many are affected as I was. I do not need the money, my heart needs understanding and peace of mind, as so many people do. I am not interested in holding on to the pain of my past. In turn, I acknowledge this money is better off used to help others, by putting it back in the state's hands. Thank you for reading. P.S. Do not forget to look at my finished lineal intricate economic flowchart on the very last page. Conclusion. The reply from my attorney. She explained to me a settlement would never happen while laws do not exist allowing financial settlement in my case. The justice system looks at innocence as a person who was blamed for a crime, although never did it, while a defendant gets locked up for years. However, in my case I am innocent not because I never did it. I am innocent while I was medicated for a disability I never had, resulting in my judgment being impaired. Moreover, I am not liable for impairing my own judgment, being I did not diagnose myself incorrectly. Moreover, while seeking another opinion, I was right about a disability I did have. I did not choose the type of medications I took. I did not decide who treated me for a disability I never had. I did not have a decision to prescribe the wrong medication, nor did I refer myself to mental health who misdiagnosed me for years. If I were self-referred, I could understand a small part of fault. Therefore, impairing my judgment is why I did it. Therefore, I am innocent although I did it. Therefore, where is our justice? Michael James Bigham, Abraham Eab Bigham. Omega,